Hey everyone, Laura Longo here from lauralongo.com. Here today with the Breakthrough here for the Breakthrough Academy Live event in Philadelphia. And so far, this is the third day. It has been absolutely incredible. So many really great people here, very inspirational, learning so much. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about what we were talking about towards the end of yesterday's session. And so when you come on, just if you can pop on, say who you are, say where you're watching from. I'd like to be able to say hello to you. And before we get into the content there. So I'm going to try and find a conference room to pop in here. Yeah, it's quiet in here. All right. Yeah, I got a whole conference room to myself. So yesterday we were talking about, what holds us back. And so, many of us have all these really great dreams and we want to do big things. We have this vision of what we want to become, right? And for some of us, maybe we aren't much closer in achieving that than we were maybe last year, maybe a year ago, okay? Or 3 months ago, whatever the time frame you'd like to gauge your progress on. Okay, and so what is it that's keeping us from taking action? And we were talking about resistance and what causes resistance. And something came up for me that was really powerful, and I really couldn't understand why at the time. So we're talking about resistance, and what is resistance? And resistance is fear. I'm kind of like the type where if something scares me, yes, I may delay somewhat, but I'm going to push through it. So I'm like, I don't think it's fear that's holding me back, but I am like fighting tears in this session yesterday, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And I'm like, okay, so if fear is not my resistance, then what is my resistance? What is holding me back? Then I went and had dinner with this really awesome person, and she said something, and it just hit me. And I'm like, well, maybe it is fear for me. So if you are on here and you have had fear holding you back from taking the actions that will set you on the path to achieving your goals, drop a 1 in the comments. I'd like to see that I'm not the only one that is experiencing this. But what came up for me at dinner after the session, after I was just so emotional and couldn't figure out why, I'm like, what? Why is this affecting me this way? Right? And so I thought maybe my fear is more about my ability to help others achieve the success they want. What if they put all their faith in me and I'm not able to bring them there, right? So that really came up to me for me, and I was just, wow, that's pretty powerful. So what can I do to overcome that, right? And I think a lot of that has to do with not owning other people's success and showing them the way, but not taking that as my responsibility for them to create their own success, because ultimately we're all responsible for our own success, right? So that really what we talked about yesterday is like the more important that call to action that creates that resistance is to our soul's evolution, is the more resistance we're going to feel around that. So it was really powerful for me. So if that relates to you in any way, I'd love to hear about how that impacts your life, or maybe if you've overcome that, I'd like to hear your story about how you felt that resistance and what you did to push through, and then proceed to take the actions to set you forward. And love to see how that turned out for you. So feel free to comment if you found value in this. Please feel free to share. I would love to have you visit my site, lauralongo.com, if you like content like this. I have a whole lot of training over there, and you could sign up to receive a totally free download for your, it's an MP3 that talks about how to handle the money objection when you get that for your business, and we all encounter that, of course. So I will talk to you all soon. I'm really excited. We're about to start day 3 in a few minutes, so talk to you all later, guys. Bye.